we can maybe twist the J2 a little bit more.
You ask, I deliver.
So Will, back in the lead, how are you feeling?
Yeah, it's been good. After 8 days since the start of the final leg, we've caught up with the others. We've overtaken them, which is a nice feeling because we weren't sure if it's going to be possible at some point. It's all very close at the moment. The guys are just kind of a couple of miles down here, so and there's still sort of 5 days racing to go, so it's going to be a long fight, but it's given us some fresh motivation now to keep fighting, to keep gaining on the others. And I think the other thing that's been nice is the fact we're in the Med. It's beautiful sailing conditions out here, nice and sunny. We're going to have some strong winds this afternoon, and yeah, it feels like the homecoming from the entire race. So one final push to the end, see if we can beat the others, and then it's over in Genoa. So the grand finale.
And right now, what are the conditions exactly?
So right now we've got an increasing breeze. We've got 17-18 knots of wind. It's increasing very quickly as we come towards the Spanish coastline. And this afternoon we're expecting a really nice kind of thermally enhanced breeze, so maybe up to 25-30 knots of wind. So most wind we've had this leg so far, and it's only going to be for a few hours, but it feels good to be bouncing around again, being slightly less comfortable. So I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm definitely enjoying the warmer weather. It's completely different to when we came through here in January with 57 knots on leg one of the race, and it was a lot colder than this. So yeah, nice sense of achievement.
For you, Rosie, happy to be back in the wind and almost leading?
Yeah, it's super nice. The guys are just up here, and yeah, it's good to be back in the race. And it's good to have some breeze again, some movement, and it feels a bit like normal life again. So yeah, it's good. Another couple of days to Genoa, and yeah, we're counting down the days. But we realize as well that every day on the water is one of the last ones. We spent 100 days at sea today, so that's a little celebration work, and yeah, just nice to be in the Med, and just good life. And we find out that we have another day of food. We were like very conservative with the food bags, and I was pretty hungry in like the last 3 days or 2 days. And but the boys, they shared a bit of food. But now we realize we have enough food, so that's lifting up my mood quite a bit, I have to say. So yeah, all going well.
Rosie, what happened?
Yeah, the sheet of the J2 snapped. We're about to do a peel to the J3 because there's quite some wind, and the load got too big and the sheet snapped. But we were lucky that no one was in line. We had this in 2 legs ago, and Nico got hit in the eye, so
Ouais, je vais aller. We are only 2 boats on alongside the Spanish coast with Biotherm. All the fleet, the Volvo 65 on the whole team is more along the African coast.
Why did you choose to be along the coast, the Spanish coast?
Why? So this afternoon after Cabo de Gata, which was quite windy, upwind, we preferred to stay along the Spanish coast to play a left shift rather than going offshore, playing more true wind speed, because with the sea state and finally the wind, was not so strong after Cabo de Gata, and we were thinking that probably playing the true wind speed would not be a good strategy for us because we were not able to have the right boat speed for that. But all team was able to play well, I think, in this condition. So we decided to change, well, not to change our mind, but to choose this option, and we will see. So at the beginning it was a bit scaring because we didn't have at all the throw-in direction predicted, but finally we have it, maybe even a bit more than expected, so we will see. I hope it's going to stay like that for 8 or 10 hours, so it could be good for us. If the wind shift back to the right, it's not good for us. We will see.